I'm Rochelle.TV. Welcome to Boca 360. Hello friends, welcome to Boca 360, where we talk to interesting people about places and happenings in and around Boca Raton. Today I'm delighted to be chatting with my friend and colleague Lisa Warren, who is the co-chair of the membership committee and a board member of Impact 100 Palm Beach County. It's a charity organization I'm personally a part of that's very near to my heart. So super excited to have Lisa share her story. Hi, Lisa. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make yourself comfortable.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, my pleasure. So we've been working together on the membership committee for Impact 100 Palm Beach.
Yes, thank you.
And absolutely my pleasure. I'm so excited to be part of it. So for our friends watching who maybe aren't familiar with Impact 100 Palm Beach County, why don't you explain what is that charity all about anyway?
Oh gosh, one of my favorite topics to talk about. So I'd be happy to do that. Impact 100 Palm Beach County is a group of women who have come together with a philanthropic spirit to collectively pool donations to give out transformational gifts within our community, helping some nonprofits really make a difference in what they're trying to do with the missions that they're serving to make our community better and brighter.
Yes, and just for reference, since the inception of this chapter in 2012, about how much have we given away?
Oh my gosh, this is the best part to share all the time. We have actually given out $3.8 million in transformational grants since Impact's inception. And this year being the 10th anniversary, we're really proud to be able to report that. So
absolutely. It's so incredible. When I first learned about Impact 100, the idea of individual women each putting in $1,000 per year,
right,
so that we could collectively give these really meaningful grants to local charities, it really touched my heart. I mean, I'm personally not in a position to write a $3.8 million check,
right,
but I'm delighted to be part of that collective. For me, that was like very inspiring.
Absolutely, and I think that's shared by most of our members. One of the things I think people enjoy most about giving to Impact is when they make that donation of $1,000 annually to the chapter, what it allows them to do is really get a bang on their ROI.
Yes.
Like you were saying, there's a real opportunity to say, and really empowering to say, I was part of giving a charity a $100,000 grant.
Yes.
So my involvement made that happen. And I think that at that level and that commitment is what draws in a lot of women to try to really come together and be a part of that collective philanthropy.
Agreed. And so every year we have, of course, the grand awards, in which we award these $100,000 grants in these 5 focus areas.
Right.
This year, perhaps we'll make 600 members and then we'll have 6 focus areas.
That's right.
But I always tell, of course this year it's been a little different, right, with COVID. But in previous years, I tell my girlfriends, okay, bring your tissues, because it's so moving to see these really deserving charities receive such a meaningful grant.
It's true.
Each one of them. I run out of tissues every year. I'm a softie.
True. No, I absolutely agree with you. That is my reaction year after year. So
That's
I completely
really
love the opportunity to be there to hear all their stories and learn
Yes.
about so many nonprofits that I actually had no idea were in our area.
It's true. And some of them, they've taken that $100,000 grant, done like a proof of concept, and gone on to get major grants from the U.S. government.
Absolutely. The training that they get through the grant process with Impact 100 the stories heard from that is like a complete bonus. So not only are we investing to give them a grant, but they are learning and going on to get other funding to continue to raise that mission and serve more people. So
yes.
It's a win-win all around.
Absolutely.
I just can't say enough great things about it, and it's just an incredible opportunity to support what's going on in Boca
yes.
and surrounding communities.
You mentioned a grant review committee. So a couple of years ago, it was my first year, and I thought, oh, I wanted to be on that committee. I had no idea the scope of what these women provide. I actually was not in a position to devote that amount of time.
Right.
But one thing that's great about Impact 100 is you could really kind of do it in a way that works for you. So
Correct.
whether it's voting or being all the way involved in the site visits and training people how to apply for grants.
Right, and
you
that is true.
participate.
One of the things that is the motto of the model of Impact 100, which is 100% run by volunteers, which everyone finds shocking.
Yes.
Is that you get the opportunity to be one woman, one vote, one contribution, one meeting. So if that is the commitment level that you're prepared to do, that's really the model of the organization. This year was the first year I actually have delved in from a volunteer standpoint behind the scenes as a board member and both as co-chair of the membership committee. And I have to tell you, to see what you were saying, an eye in as to what goes on to make sure that this is efficient philanthropy is overwhelming. It's really a joy and a wonderful way to serve. But I really hold on to the fact that not necessary if I don't have the time.
Yes.
I could still participate in the way that the model was created. So
Yes.
that's really lovely too. Every year, depending on what you have available, is how you can participate.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So we're coming into our high season.
Correct.
So what's next for Impact 100 for this season?
Well, this season's motto is Cheers to 10 years, because it's our 10-year
it.
anniversary, and we're so happy about that. So as we look forward to what the next decade brings, this year, what we would really like to do is grow our capacity. And get to 600 members if we can. We're one of 80 Impact 100 chapters globally.
Isn't that amazing?
And the second largest out
Wow.
of 80. So we really look to what our plans consist of for the following years. And what are
Yes.
we doing to continue to transform communities? So this year, I'm encouraging everyone to get involved, learn more about us, see what's happening, and let's move it up the scale.
Absolutely agreed. So for our friends watching at home, if you're curious, what is this Impact 100 Palm Beach County? So all the grant money does stay with our local charities.
It
I
does.
think that's important to know.
Correct.
So it all stays where we are. But I'll put some things down in the description and in the comments so you can link out, you can see the Impact 100 website.
Great.
Of course, there are names and people who you can get in touch with if you have questions. I know it would be our pleasure to talk to anyone who's curious.
Absolutely, since we're both on the membership committee, that's an important opportunity.
Exactly.
This year.
Hit us up. We'd be happy to talk to you.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today for Boca 360. It's been
Absolutely.
great to talk to you.
Thanks, Rochelle. I'm happy to be here.
Great. So thanks everyone for watching this episode of Boca 360. We're here with membership co-chair and board member, Ms. Lisa Warren of Impact 100 Palm Beach County. I'm Rochelle.TV, bringing you the very best of Boca Raton luxury real estate. See you next time. Thanks for watching my show. If you like what you saw, I hope you'll consider subscribing. And hit that like button, it would mean a lot to me personally. If there's something specific you'd like to see, leave a note down in the comments for me. I'd be really interested to know what you think. If you'd like to see more, take a look at some of these other videos. See you next time.